Alright, now time for the OLL. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know the CLL, OLL for this one. So of course it's just gonna be double sledge to solve the OLL. And this one's actually quite nasty. It's just 4 sledges. Unless you could do the advanced serious case. Or kind of a fast alg that you could do, such as this, and then you just go ahead and move on to whatever OLL you recommend for yourself. And then there's these 2 EG OLL. This one's my favorite so far, but they're both actually pretty easy to learn. So like for this one, you would face this way, where the 2 is right here, and there's the 1 backside, and you're gonna face this way, and this layer is right here. So you're basically gonna face this way, and you're gonna do like RU, RU, RU prime, RU. So that's basically it. Just RU, and then do that twice, RU, and then you're gonna do RU prime, and then RU again, and that solves the OLL. And wow, okay, that happens as well. And then for this one, I actually like this one better than the CLL, the EG layer. They're basically gonna do like inverse sexy and then lefty sexy. So you're gonna face this way where the 2 corners are facing that way. And so it's basically inverse sexy, so you're gonna do U, R, U prime, R prime, and then lefty sexy. It's just L prime, U prime, L, U. And that solves this OLL and the EG. And then there's the alternative, the other 4 last ones that I like to show you, which is this one, and then this one, if I can hopefully do this right. Yes, okay. So there's this one. Sometimes you can have this one where you accidentally skip OLL, and this one where all corners are solved, and then you just need this one here. This is just an alternative. You don't really need to know this because you would be doing winner variation, but in case if like a scramble state was like this and then you just solve it, this is just something just to good to know. So I'll show you this one first. Since this is already solved, you can face anywhere really. So for this one, you're basically going to do R prime, and then this B right here, you're gonna do B U prime. So that's those are the 3 moves you kind of have to remember. So it's just R prime, B U prime. So when solving this, you're gonna face this way. So you're gonna do that in a way, and then you're gonna do L, R, L prime, R prime, and then you're gonna move this here, and then put this back like that, and that's gonna solve your both corners. So let me show you that one more time. Right here. Okay, you're gonna do R prime, B, U prime, and then you're gonna do L prime, R, L, R prime, and then you can put this back, and then you can put this back, like that, and then both are solved. Alright, this one is just good to know. You're gonna face where, right here, and then this part is at the right back, and you're gonna do R, and you're gonna do B prime, U prime, B. So basically it's gonna be your first move, R, and then your 3 moves. Put this B down, U prime, and then put this back. Okay, so it's gonna be like this, B prime, U prime, B, and then you're going to do L prime, R, L prime, R, and then that solves your OLL and EG, and then you can just go ahead and do your L4C, and L3C. And I'm gonna probably assume that you already know Z perm, H perm, and U perm as well. For H perm, if you do this, or like, let's say, like, I'm pretty sure most of you guys do like U perms, and then and then I'll do another U perm. So basically 4 sledges. You don't need to do 4 sledges, you could just do 3 sledges. Basically, you're technically doing this. You're just gonna do sledge or hedge, it doesn't matter. I'll do sledge, then you're basically gonna do U2, sledge, oops, not sledge, hedge, sorry, and then sledge. So it's sledge, hedge, sledge. If you're doing hedge first, then it's hedge, sledge, and hedge. So it's just 3 sledges instead of 4. Just for the hell of it, I'm just going to show you some cool, very useful last layer tricks, because winner variation last layer could get a little ugly. These are mostly advanced zeros case and NS case that are super useful, yet easy as well. So like this pi, pure pi, and then this H perm right here, you just go ahead and do, let's say this corner, if you're facing here. You can face here or here. If you're facing here, you have to do a sledge. If you face here, you have to do a hedge, depending on where this yellow corner is at. So right here, I'll just do a sledge. And then you just go ahead and do U perm. And that's it. I guess I can start with this one, H perm. This is basically 3 sledges. This is very nasty if you don't know advanced case. So if you're just doing OL and then H perm, that is very horrible. That's giving 7 sledges. This is just 3 sledges. So basically you're gonna follow here. If you wanna do this part, you have to do sledge. If you're facing here, you have to do hedge. Not here, not here. It's these 2. Well, depending if you're a hedge user or a sledge user. In this case, I'll just use hedge. So facing here, hedge, and then you're facing this yellow piece. Not right here, this yellow piece. So you're just gonna solve this corner to here, where your first layer is at. I was thinking about winner variation, but no, do not apply winner variation because orange is right here. So you're gonna, since this first layer is right here, you're gonna move it here. So you're gonna solve your corner like this way, kind of like winner variation. You're gonna solve it like that, and then your third sledge is this, which is just a sledge. Just like that. Let me put it again, but in a different perspective. So let's say we're going to do sledge here. Go and sledge. Then you're going to solve the screen right here. Basically, whenever you're facing here, which is the top collar, these 3 are solved except for this one. So you're gonna solve the screen, and since this first layer is right here, you're gonna move it to there. So you're gonna push it. You're basically gonna solve the corner in this direction, and then sledge. Wait, that's a hedge. Yeah, hedge. But yeah, it's only 3 sledges for that ugly case. But then Z perms. This is basically NS. There is no good sledge cases for this one because it's very nasty. So, but these NS algs, they're not actually that hard, really. So for this one, if you there's 2 kinds of Z perm cases where one side is 2 have to switch, and then it's where this have to switch, but it's facing in this direction. So it's like when you're facing here, these 2 sides and this 2 sides are switching, and then this one, these 2 are switching. You're gonna rotate this here, lift it up, and then put this back. So it's gonna be in this motion, like that. And then you're gonna rotate here, and so you're gonna do R, L, U, R prime, L, sorry, and then just that part. So it's like this. It is very weird, but you'll just have to get used to it. So in this motion, rotate here, here, U, put this down, and then put this back. Just like that. Ugh, that one's, you just have to get used to it. And then this one, you have to face this way now, which is the right side. So you're gonna rotate this here, like that, and then you're gonna put this here, here. Now, in this case, you're gonna rotate this here. You're gonna move this down, move this way, and then move it up, and then put this down there. And that's how you solve it. So it's kind of like a near doing it twice. You rotate this here, dip it, put this here, put it back, and then put this back, like that. So again, facing at the right portion of it, nearly doing it twice, rotate, put this down, move it, put this up, and then your last move. Just like that.